Hey guys, Wagwan, welcome back to another great episode of the Bourbon Jamaican. It is yours truly, and I got ready to grade in the house. Round of applause, everybody, round of applause. Alright, so it's been a minute, but we're back with some good stuff. We're just missing the third amigo, dropping nukes. Riff is one of his favorites, and he has quite a variety of New Riff product. Winter Whiskey is one of his favorites. So look out for Winter Whiskey coming out later in the year. I think it was day after Thanksgiving.
Yep, comes out Black Friday morning.
So look out for that. And
so does the Sherry Malted Rye, which is my favorite.
that definitely sounds delicious, but something new, a new project.
Yeah, would you like me to introduce it?
Absolutely.
So this is the High Note collection. New Riff normally tries to do about 2 of these a year. They're normally either high aged or experimental, or high aged and experimental. This is a experiment with Chattanooga Whiskey. Basically, the New Riff distiller went down to Chattanooga and watched their process and helped them distill some wheat whiskey. And the Chattanooga distiller did the same thing at New Riff.
Nice.
This came out, I guess, about a month ago now, and it was distillery only, and it was a series of single barrels from like 115 proof to like 124 or something like that.
I believe that's it.
How about the rest of the details? MASHBILL.
I'm pretty excited to tell you about the MASHBILL because as a fan of the wheaters, this one is 100% wheat whiskey. This comes in at 121, so it's not the highest one, but it's up there at 121 proof. It MSRP for $65 plus tax. But the MASHBILL is 60% red turkey wheat, 24 Appalachian malted wheat, 8% dark malted wheat, and 8% caramel malted wheat. And I can tell you, man, I can smell it from here. That red turkey has been probably one of our favorites since it came out.
It's really good, and all the malted wheat that's in here has got me excited too, because this year has been really good to me as far as single malts. I love single malts now.
Yeah.
And never thought I'd say that a year ago, but I'm really excited for this.
Yeah, and it's different for them because they've always been known for high rise.
Yes.
And for them to come out with 100% wheat, like, you know, it was kind of mind blowing. The red turkey wheat was 100%, but this one has a little bit more variety versus the red turkey, which 60% of it is the red turkey.
Right. Yeah, I'm excited for this. I also got a single barrel. Thanks to Sheldon, you had picked up mine when you picked up yours because I was not up here that week. But mine was 118 point something, so a few proof points lower. I've only had a sip of mine, but I remember it being really good. But I am curious how these vary.
Yeah. So right on the nose, I can tell it's surprisingly on the nose. Maybe because it's been sitting for a month, it aired out pretty good. It was just cracked and you just let it sit. But on the nose, definitely get the caramel, a little bit of that red turkey. The red turkey wheat is definitely in there.
This smells to me like a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah.
Just like heavy chocolate, and then it's got a nice light fruit note on the back end. I can't quite put my finger on what kind of fruit yet.
The fruit is almost like not a peach, but it's like in the peach family, almost like a plum. It's a light fruit. It's not a dark fruit at all. It's like a light fruit. Definitely like some type of cherry or plum.
I'm thinking it's like an apricot because it's a juicy light fruit, like you said. Not quite peach. It's like between a peach and an apple, like a pear and apricot, something like that. Yeah. It's nice though, like that Tootsie Roll note.
Yeah.
It smells like candy.
All right. But a little bit, tell me a little bit about the Chattanooga. I see the Chattanooga stuff all the time.
Yeah.
But I was never really like keen to like just grab a bottle of the Chattanooga. But
so they call it Tennessee High Malt Whiskey, is what they call Chattanooga. Everything that they do is mostly experimental, but everything that they release has malted barley in it and at high amounts.
Ooh, nice.
They are known for using a lot of malted grains too, so they'll do stuff with malted rye, malted wheat. They came out with a bottle the same day this came out, with a white label, and it says experimental on it, and it's also a wheat whiskey, but with a different mash bill.
Ooh.
I'm curious how it compares to this. I haven't seen it.
Wow.
I know that you could order it online, but I didn't really want to pay for shipping because then it ends up being like $100, and this was $65. So,
and this is only up the street. So.
Right, and I've not had a lot of Chattanooga stuff. I've only had one or two, so I also didn't know if I was going to like it. Yeah. But this smells amazing. I'm excited to get into this.
I love the color on this.
It is extremely dark. I noticed that when we poured it. Cheers.
And happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Oh, wow. So I didn't get this on the nose. This is tobacco forward.
It's got a lot of tobacco.
This is very tobacco forward. And I did not get it on the nose.
So I get it on the finish, like heavy.
Wow, this is amazing.
So walk me through it. Like in my opinion, this is very complex. I was afraid because, like I said, my single barrel is very sweet, and I only had 1 ounce of it.
Wow.
But I remember it being extremely sweet. I was curious how much these would vary single barrel to single barrel. So walk me through it. What kind of notes are you getting?
So I'm definitely getting a little bit of floral, definitely getting the light fruit, tobacco, oak, caramel, a hint of that chocolate, and a little bit of black pepper. Yep. You get that warm finish, and it's like long. It's a long finish, and
it's a very long finish.
It's not even. There's nothing overpowering. It's well balanced. Everything is balanced. But
100% agree.
Yeah, I do like that. I'm not even big on tobacco finish because, like, you know, the Penelopes and came out, but I wasn't drawn to them. But for this, not to get it on the nose, but then pick it up on the finish like that.
Yes.
Wow.
I always like when a palate and a nose are different because it keeps you on your toes and it adds that extra layer of complexity.
Because you're waiting for that, you know, something to just pop at you and then just pop like right off the sip.
So I've only had one sip. I'm going to go back for it really quick before I give you my notes. So for me, as soon as it hits my tongue, I get whatever that light fruit is, that apricot, pear. It almost gets a little dark, and I kind of agree with the plum you said earlier, which is weird that it transitions like that. But then, so I get like that light fruit, that apricot, that plum, and as it's getting darker, I then get that Tootsie Roll note. And then as the Tootsie Roll starts to fade away, it's very tobacco heavy. Mm-hmm. Have you ever had the, I don't know if you had this one or not, it's Buzzard's Roost Cigar Rye.
I think you let me have. We had that. We did all the Buzzard. I did try that.
So with that one, they actually put the tobacco leaves in the barrel, and then they smoked it, and then took the leaves out, and then put rye in it, and it tastes like a rye whiskey rolled up in a cigar. And that's kind of how this is, except
this is weed
for a weeder.
Yes.
Like, it is intense tobacco, but not in a bad way. It's not, like you said, it's not overpowering. It's just, you couldn't miss it. It walks you through that fruity sweetness, like you get in the red turkey wheat, but with more proof. And then you get hit with that smoked tobacco and that nice, rich, like, sweet oak. It's really nice. I wish I didn't have I came straight here, so I didn't have mine in the car, but I would have loved to see how my single barrel compares.
Well, the only reason for you to come back down another weekend.
I gotta bring it with me. Now I gotta bring that Elijah Craig ride too, so.
Wow, I'm telling you, this is one for the books, man. They did a great job, great job on this. And, you know, we've had, like, I've got a lineup of New Riff back here from the Balboa Rye all the way down to Winter Whiskey, and we've tried the 6-year malted, like so many different ones that they came out with. I didn't get what's that one with the colorful label?
The headliner.
Yeah, I never end up getting that one because it sold out within seconds.
Yeah, I will say, the sherry malted rye I think is my favorite thing New Riff makes. Second is any weeder that they make. They don't make a lot of weeders. Like that red turkey wheat this year, that was the first time they released that in like 3 or 4 years. Yeah. Last year they had that 8-year Bohemian wheat. that was my favorite thing I had ever had from them until I had the sherry rye.
Yeah.
That thing is a monster. This is up there with that Bohemian wheat. It is so flavorful.
Wow.
For a 6-year whiskey, like if you drink that blonde, there's no way I would guess that's 6 years old with the amount of tobacco and candy aspect
the
on it.
Profile and everything is just, it's just, I can't even put it into words, man. It's just like I'm not even sipping, and it's just the flavor unload. It's just, you're getting it and it's not going anywhere. It's like it's sticking around. Like it is a very, very, very long finish.
Yeah, I can still taste the finish 2 minutes after I had a small sip of it.
And like now, if you hit the nose, you're getting that brown sugar. So you're getting that brown, like it opens up a little bit more now that your palate and your nose is starting to align. Because before, like on the initial nose, half of the stuff I didn't get, but once I took that sip and it just boom, it just exploded.
Getting a lot of the black pepper too that you mentioned. The more I drink it, the more black pepper I get, but it's complementary to the fruit.
Yeah, so it's not like a rye burn. It's just very complimentary.
Yeah, you get the fruit, and then the black pepper is really nice, and then it starts to turn to that Tootsie Roll note, and then you get slapped with that tobacco, and
it's almost like if you cut up, when you cut up cucumbers and you salt the salt and peppercorn, and you get enough of that flavor, but then that peppercorn is kind of giving it a little touch of spice.
Yeah, like that fresh ground peppercorn shakers. When you have those, that's exactly the note that you get on this. It's really nice.
Well, new Riff, you did it again. So
yeah,
hopefully this becomes a shelfer, and at least
I'm
stay around for a little while.
I'm hoping that they keep doing wheaters. I know I had asked them when they did the Bohemian wheat why they didn't release more. They only released like 2 barrels of that, and I didn't get one. And I was like, why didn't you guys make more of this? And they said the distiller hates to use wheat because it's hard to distill with. Yeah. So a lot of people don't do wheaters, but man, they make the best wheaters. I mean, it's hard to compete.
Yeah. Well, you got Makers and Buffalo. They're like normally everybody's favorite.
This is so much better than Makers.
It is.
The only thing that Makers makes that competes with this is the cellar aged, and that's a $200 bottle.
Well, no, I think
the Star Hill,
and the Lost Recipe.
That Star Hill is a wheat whiskey too.
Yeah, it's a red wheat, but I think it's a more ancient one than the Red Turkey. It's apparently some long lost ancient red wheat.
That Star Hill would be cool to compare to this. I think the Star Hill's sweeter from what I can remember, but same concept. There's been a lot of good wheat whiskeys this year, especially like the Bernheims that came out this year were really good too. That's a wheat whiskey. A lot of good stuff this year.
Well, guys, to run it back, so this is New Riff High Note Collection, straight wheat whiskey. This one is, like Brady said, a variety from probably like 115 all the way up to 124, but this one is 121. MSRP at $65. 100% wheat whiskey, 60% red turkey wheat, 24% Appalachian malted wheat, 8% dark malted wheat, and 8% caramel malted wheat. And it is a bottle of goodness. I highly recommend it. It was a online release, but I think they got somewhere you can get it in-store release, I believe. So
yeah, I think it was very limited this first time around.
If you're in the neighborhood, you're running up to party stores or something, man, pop in. If you're in Northern Kentucky, coming in town for the holidays, pop in. I'm sure they might have some with the winter whiskey and the sherry release on Black Friday morning. Yep. So get out there, man. Go get you a bottle. And like always, Brady, thanks for stopping in. I know it's just a quick trip home for the holidays, but you know, it's always good. Dropping nukes, you're on the hook. Stop by. But like always, man, thank you guys so much, and I hope y'all enjoy this quick review of the New Riff High Note. And thanks for watching.
Cheers.
Look at more.